Hey guys, it's Nat and I'm starting off another kind of reading vlog or kind of just vlog. It is actually the 24th of December, so it's Christmas Eve, and I just wanted to kind of like film a little Christmas vlog because last year when I lived in Korea, didn't really celebrate Christmas. Like I literally did nothing special for Christmas, which is fine. Like I still had a good time. I really enjoyed my Christmas break. I did nothing. Just watched Harry Potter, talked with friends and family, and it was really good. But anyway, I have my coffee. I washed my hair. I'm actually really proud of myself because today was the earliest I've ever woken up without like really needing to. I just really wanted to go to the grocery store and pick up some sweet treats for Christmas dinner tonight because one perk of being Polish, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I think it's a Catholic thing because the main religion in Poland is Catholicism, but I'm not religious. We just do it because I think my mom wouldn't really celebrate, like wouldn't do this big Christmas dinner because the only way we actually celebrate Christmas is Christmas dinner and presents, but presents, very cheap presents. Nothing too extravagant, but I'm very excited. I just want to open my presents today. That's another thing. We get to open presents on the 24th. Like, gotta love that. I'm really excited. I'm getting like 3 books that I've wanted to read for a while now, so I'm very excited. But let's talk about the read I'm gonna finish today. It is actually an audiobook. I have an hour left. I nearly finished it yesterday, but I passed out before 10, so it's The Crimson Moth or Heartless Hunter by Kristen Ciccarelli. This book is so good. I literally filmed like a Snapchat for my friend showing all the reactions I have when I listen to this book because I don't think I've picked up a romantasy book this year. This is my first one, and this is the one that I was actually looking forward to the most. I think I have some other romantasy books on my TBR, like on my Kindle Unlimited that I borrowed. This is so good. This is everything that I love in a fantasy. The world building is not too harsh on especially someone that went from reading high fantasy, high adult fantasy and YA to reading just contemporary books, like books set in this world, or non-fiction books and romance. Like it's very different. I just really love stories that have romance in them. I'm sorry, I typically, even when I look back to the books that I read that were like high fantasy adult, I always loved them, even if they had like, just imagine a 500-page book, or we have a trilogy 500-page books, so 3 500-page books. Just give me like a sprinkle of romance and I will love it. Like I always think back to Mistborn. I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of a romance in there and I just loved it. Like just give me some crumbs and I will eat them up. This one is, there's a lot of romance, but not too much romance, and I'm really, really loving it. So like we have Rune, who is a witch, but high society, or her society, everyone knows her as the girl that gave up her grandmother, who's a witch, but they don't think she's a witch. And then we also have Gideon, who has been hurt. His family and him have been hurt by a very powerful witch, so he became a witch hunter, and he has suspicion that Rune is the Crimson Moth. The Crimson Moth has been kind of killing the blood guard, but I'm not 100% sure if she's actually killed anyone, but she mostly rescues witches. Yeah, I think she just rescues witches, but someone is killing some of the blood guard. And then yeah, they decide to court because Gideon wants to uncover if she's the Crimson Moth, and then Rune just needs someone that might give her information so she can find this one witch that was really close to her grandmother who's been captured. This book is so good. I highly, highly recommend it. If you've been avoiding it, please don't. Kristen Ciccarelli is just an amazing writer. I know I'm listening to this as an audiobook, but this is being told really well in audio format. I definitely see myself picking up the second book. As I said, I'm nearly done with this one, and I don't know what else I'm gonna read. Probably you're sick of hearing this book in my little weekend vlogs. Vespertine. I've literally just been focusing on audiobooks because I like playing Sims and listening to stories. Sue me. But yeah, oh my gosh, I use this app called CoStar and I have like notifications come up. It says your day at a glance. So it's like one sentence usually, and it will like, I don't know, it just kind of focuses on something that you might be struggling or something good in your day. Today I got your sadness is not a decision. Thank you. Because yeah, I've been hearing from some people that me not being able to like find a job, being sad, I pick that. I'm like, no I don't. Literally, guys, a little life update. Little things set me off. And also, no matter how much sleep I get, I have headaches or I feel tired. And I know that is one sign of like depression. I think we'll see how it goes. I'll try and like overcome it myself, but if it's still really bad, then I might go to the doctor. But yeah, like I'm not deciding to be sad. I want to be happy. So yeah, let me listen to Crimson Moth and then I'll get back to you when I finish that book. So guys, I ended up finishing Heartless Hunter, The Crimson Moth by Kristen Ciccarelli, and I think I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. So much happened in that last hour that I had to listen to when I told you about my thoughts about the book. Oh my god, how can you make a story so fast-paced? I have no idea. Like, as I said, so much happened. One thing that happened that kind of irked me, because we had a love triangle. I'm not the biggest fan of love triangles. I think they're just overdone, especially in fantasy novels and romance, to be honest. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it when the heroine has too many options. Just give me one option. It would have been nice for her to have a bestie, a proper bestie, and a love interest, but I digress anyway. So much happened. I need, what is the next book called? I think Rebel. I need that book right now. Let me see. I need to actually mark on Goodreads and Storygraph that I've read this book. Rebel Witch. I am so excited. Also, I had no idea about Verity. Oh my god. And also Alex, Gideon's brother. Guys, what happened there? Especially after the things that Gideon said. Actually, let me pull up my notes. Last night when I was listening to this book, I opened my notes app on my iPhone and I was like writing stuff. So I said, I love Harrow or Harlow. I don't know, my audio narrator I listened to at 1.7 speed, so I don't know if she said Harrow or Harlow, but I thought she was hilarious, a really great side character. She's very perceptive too. I love that she just pushed Gideon to see Rune naked because he had to check for like those marks that witches leave when they use their own blood when they cut themselves. They get like beautiful silver, well before it would be like beautiful silver tattoos in a way, but because most witches are hiding, well all of the witches are hiding that they're witches, they just kind of use it, make the cut and then that's it. And then yeah, I loved when Gideon was like, no, I don't think Rune is a witch, and she's like, are you sure about that? Because I have this and this and this proof that she could be, or this and this and this could happen, and she could be a witch sympathizer. And Gideon's like, oh yeah, like he was very lovesick and I loved it. I hated him kind of at the end of the novel though, because I was like, you ass, why are you doing this? Why are you jealous of Rune that she was there for your brother when you weren't there for him? Even though like, a lot happened and I'm trying not to spoil it for you guys if you haven't read the book or listened to the book. Yeah, at first I said I was scared about how Gideon will react to finding out that Rune's a witch, and then he said that stuff to his friends, to Layla and Harlow, or Harrow, and then he hurt me so much because I knew Rune, because she heard the stuff too. She would be in pain too. Like, it hurt me so much. I couldn't give a rat's ass about Gideon at the end of it. I love Rune so much. She's just very selfless. Like, I know she carried a lot of guilt about what happened to her grandmother and like also the image she had to portray, but I don't know, I haven't fallen in love with a fantasy female main character as much as I fell in love with Rune. She's just, yeah, a lot happened to her. So I'm just very excited to read the second book. I think I'm gonna reread this. Like, some things in this story happened that were very predictable, but other things I was like, Kristen Ciccarelli did what? So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm very happy. So highly recommend. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up next, probably Vespertine or one of my physical books, but we'll see in the evening when I get my Christmas books. guys, it is Friday the 27th. I know I haven't been doing the best in terms of this weekly reading vlog, but I thought I would quickly go over the 3 books that I got for Christmas, because I don't know if the clips that I did on Christmas Eve were any good because the lighting wasn't the best. You have more space now. There we go. Tessa's gonna be here. But before I show you the 3 books, I'm gonna tell you about the 2 books I am currently reading. So I am still reading Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. I think I have 10 chapters left, so I think I'll be able to finish it. If not this week, then definitely before the new year. And then I started, I think yesterday, listening to Fable by Adrienne because my library has it. I'm like 2 hours and 40 minutes into it. I have 6 hours left. So far it's quite good. It's like a pirate story. We have Fable who just like escaped an island, and that's all I can remember. Like, more stuff happened, but I still need to get my thoughts. I'm gonna have to like pay attention more to the story because I feel like, I don't know, some characters are interesting, but I can't remember too much of the story. And then the 3 books I ended up getting for Christmas are 3 books that I've had on my TBR for a little while now. Anytime I go into a bookstore physically, I'm tempted to pick them up. So I'm very happy I got these. So first one is this one. Sorry, the lighting's so bad. It is Michelle Zauner, Crying in Mart. I've heard people cry when they read this book. It is a heartbreaking, I believe, memoir, and I think it follows Michelle Zauner's life after her mum passes away, and I believe it looks at her complicated relationship with her mother. Super excited. Can I even say excited? I'm super intrigued to read this because I love stories like this, especially stories or books, even if they're non-fiction books, that look at familial bonds, because I have an interest in reading other people's perspective on like your relationship with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your partner, like anyone. I just want to see how others feel about those relationships. Some people say this book made them cry. We'll see, but I'm still super excited to pick this up. Then we have Butter by Asako Yuzuki. This is an international bestseller. It's basically about a high-end chef luring lonely businessmen and killing them. And I think she cooks them into her meals. I'm not 100% sure. I just know it's about a killer, and I'm just very excited. She ends up getting caught, and I think there's a journalist that talks with her, but we'll see. And this is based on a true story, I think. So yeah. And the last book that I got is Girls That Invest by Simran. So I like finance books. I haven't read one about investing yet, and I just really like reading finance books from female authors because, I don't know, the way they write, I just end up connecting with it more, and I end up getting more out of the book. So as soon as like I get an income coming into my bank account again, I'm gonna go back to investing. So I feel like this is gonna be perfect because I actually used to invest. I started investing 2023 on my birthday. It was like a birthday gift for myself, and I really enjoyed it. So, well, can you really enjoy investing? It's kind of like putting away into savings, but it has a higher yield than a normal savings account. And yeah, I'm actually going to a friend's house in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna finish, or I'm gonna start watching episode 4 of season 2 of Squid Game. I did start this today, and I'm actually really enjoying season 2. I'm kind of interested in rewatching season 1, just because ever since watching season 1, ever since then I started like watching a lot of commentary videos on society, what people do for money, or how far people are willing to go for money. And I don't know, I'm just really enjoying season 2 way more. I know I've been talking with some of my friends and they say it's a little bit slower paced than the first one, but I just really like this one like a lot. Also, I had no idea that Top from Big Bang was playing in it. I looked at him and I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? So yeah, that is my little update. Let me know in the comments below if you're watching Squid Game and what you think of it, because I'm always intrigued what people think about these shows that kind of thought-provoking. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay guys, it is 6 on Saturday the 28th of December. I am in the middle of vespertine still, but I think I can actually finish it either today or tomorrow. I literally have 82 pages left. I think I'm gonna finish it tonight. I'm enjoying it. We'll see how I feel about it. I'll tell you after I finish it because I am enjoying it. I just feel like not a lot has happened in the book, but I'm still enjoying it. Like, it's a very slow-paced story, but it's well written and well done. So yeah. And then also I did end up going to town, to Waterstones, to pick up a book. Like, I don't have enough books, but this is gonna be the last book purchase for a while. It is called The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, and it's about how the great rewiring of childhood is causing an epidemic of mental illness. I think I saw this book on the Waterstones website. It just sounded so intriguing. It literally looks at what causes like depression and mental illnesses in my generation, I feel like, or in the younger generation. I don't know, I just feel like maybe there's something in me that I need to fix because of some stuff that happened in my childhood. Not that I didn't have a great childhood, I did, but I know there are some things I can fix and I want to uncover what they are to be able to fix them so I feel less depressed. Because sometimes I do really, like, I understand being sad. I just feel like sometimes my depression gets really bad and I just want to have less of that. This year I cried a lot and I want to just be happy with the small things in my life. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Like, so excited to read this. I didn't listen to too much of Fable, but I will probably try and finish that book tomorrow because the new year starts on a Wednesday, so I really want to have Vespertine and Fable finished before the new year, and then I'm okay with going into the new year with like starting one book. I won't wait until like January 1st to start a new book. And oh yeah, finish Squid Game season 2. I actually really enjoyed this season. I'm kind of mad that it ended the way it ended, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to give people any spoilers because I literally went into it knowing barely anything. Like, if I saw news about it before, I didn't remember any of the actors that were going to be included. It was like, I don't know, I just really liked it, especially as someone that loves like watching commentary videos on YouTube about like just society and what people do for money on the internet. Just, I enjoyed Squid Game this time around way more than season 1. I think season 1 I gave 7 stars. This season I gave 8 stars. So yeah, I'm very happy I watched that. Yesterday I spent some time with my friend and we were talking about Squid Game, and she recommended the haidt show for me because she said it gives similar vibes to Squid Game. It's also Korean. So I started watching that. I'm only like 20 something minutes into episode 1. I'm gonna watch this slowly and then I need to make a little list of all the shows I want to watch next year too because I'm always excited and there's a lot of older shows that I want to watch. So yeah, I'm very excited. Also, I think I'm gonna tell you guys now, for next year I really want to do a no buy year, or like actually more of a low buy year. As soon as I find a job and I have an income coming, I want to save most of my money because I just do. I've noticed that I don't really find any joy in like buying things. Like, I'm really happy at the moment with all the clothing that I have. I don't feel like I need more. I'll just buy stuff for replacement. Makeup, I want to use up the makeup that I have and then like replace it with products that I feel like suit my complexion more. Yeah, I'm just very excited to do that because 2025 will be the year of me coming to terms with that buying things does not equal happiness, because it doesn't. It just makes me usually regret the purchase because I made an impulse purchase. So let's hope I finish Vespertine tonight, but I will probably tell you in the morning how I feel about it. Let's watch the haidt show. like 7:38 on Sunday, so it is the end of this vlog. I did end up finishing Vespertine, not last night, but this morning. I actually ended up really enjoying it. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I just really loved characters, the unique concept. I feel like even though Margaret Rogerson didn't really include a romance, which is what she's known for, I feel like I still felt like I was reading a story by her. I like her writing. It's very like immersive. I felt like, I don't know, I just learned a lot about the characters and I grew attached to them. Like Artemisia was a great main character. We had the Revenant, he was really cool. Margaret, Charles, and like all the other side characters, I really liked them. And like if you're looking for a story where you have the main character, she decides to use a high relic by being possessed by this Revenant to fight an army of possessed that have attacked where she's living as a nun, then pick up this book. There is no romance, but I think it's still a great YA fantasy, so I'm glad I finally got around to it. I actually looked and I started it in 2022 in December. So also with Fable, I'm like on chapter 23, which I believe is halfway through the book. It's okay. I'm actually kind of a little bit bored. I just don't feel like there's a lot of character. Like I know a lot about the characters. I just found out that Fable has a dad who's kind of like a pirate. He also has all these like big boats, so he might be a trader. It is interesting, but I think I know who the love interest is gonna be for Fable, and I am not feeling it. Like, if it's him, he was kind of ignoring her, being kind of mean to her. So I'm like, let's see if I start liking him, but I'll probably finish that by Tuesday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'll probably do more weekend reading vlogs and what I'm doing on the weekend vlogs in the future, like in 2025. But yeah, I'm glad I'm back on here, and let's hope I consistently post in 2025. You're probably seeing this in 2025, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.